Bloop. Whoa! Oh, everything had to load in. Hello! Welcome to my first ever Sips and Doodles. I'm really excited. Uh, for everyone who doesn't know about Sips and Doodles is when we get something nice and comfy to sip, and doodle together. Whether that be random generated prompts or requested from you guys. And thank you, Dallas, so much for following. Yeah, the Sips and Doodles is a thing I've been thinking about doing for quite a while. Uh, and I was thinking, man, this is a thing I really want to do. But I was kind of holding myself back from it simply because I was like, no, I don't have too many people watching me. So, too many people won't doodle with me. And I decided to just go for it because I was just really holding myself back in the end. So, thanks for joining me for the first ever Sips and Doodles. I hope to do this, monthly. So every month there'll be one Sips and Doodles. Just to showcase everyone's art and everyone's progress and just to be creative and have some fun. Because I think that's a thing more people should do. It's very stress relieving to do little doodles. Yeah! I added some little things here and there. Like I got snow now, and I got little snowmen down here. These are a very cute asset I found free from. Actually, let me link their Twitter because they said they like to get credited from their Twitter, and they make some really good stuff. So let's do that. Ah, I forgot to go live on the YouTube. I'll do that right now. Whoopsie. It is my first time going live on 2 different platforms. Hello! Welcome to Sips and Doodles. But yeah, let me post their Twitter, because they seem really cool. And they make very lovely assets for people like me. And VTubers who need some stuff, and it's all free, so they're very lovely. And I will just get their Twitter right here. Copy. 0. So this is 0. They made this pretty snow and this lovely little snowman that vibe around on my screen. Check them out. They seem very lovely and very awesome. Yeah. I got some nice music going on. Now, I still wasn't able to show the prompts. I wanted to have a big old wheel that had not wheel, like a little randomizer on a screen that would show you guys the prompts, but I wasn't able. I figured out how to do that. I'm so sorry. But hopefully maybe next time. So I think before we do the randomly generated prop, let's do some warm-up doodles. It's always good to do some warm-up doodles right before you do any other things. It's like exercising with cold bones. You're gonna stretch your bones and they're gonna hurt really bad. So it's good to get all the energy out. And do some doodles. Just beforehand to warm up your little handsies. And to warm up your little brainsies. To know what you wanna do. Draw cat. What a happy little guy. I was taking a short little nap before Sips and Doodles. Not because I was particularly sleepy, simply because me and my cat were in the perfect position to have a little sleep, have a little nap, you know? My cat was laying on me all nice, and I was right here, and my cat was right here, and it was just perfect. How can I not take a nap in these conditions, you know? So I took a little sleepy nap. Good thing I set an alarm, because I wanted to start a little bit before 3, but if I didn't set an alarm, I think I would have slept through Sips and Doodles, and I would have been super, super sad. So I'm happy for that. Whoa, what a bad cat face I just did. But that's fine. I'll keep it. Alright, also the sip of the day, or at least my sip, is this very nice, warm, creamy Earl Grey tea I got a sample of on Etsy. Let me check. I know they have their little name on the label, but I used it, so I want to check on it so I can give them proper credit. Oh yeah, the place is Misty Mountain Tea Shop, and this Earl Grey tea tastes super good. I'm super happy with it. It's nice. I'm gonna take a sip right now. Good shit. Maybe I didn't make it sweet enough. I did put quite a bit of sugar inside of it. Hi, Not So Cat. How you doing? I'm doing some warm-up doodles for Sips and Doodles. I just got done talking about my sip. My current sip right now, for Sips and Doodles, is this creamy Earl Grey tea I got from a company called Misty Mountains Tea Shop on Etsy, and it tastes really good. Yeah, it is. It's super nice. Kinda low-key reminds me of Fruit Loops. Lemony Fruit Loops. Yeah, make some tea. Have something nice, warm, and comfy. That's what Sips and Doodles is all about. Because I want to have, like, a nice thing for everyone to be a little bit creative. And be a little bit comfy. Because art can be very scary. And right now we're just doing some warm-up doodles before the prompts. So go get yourself a sip, cat. You deserve it. You can have a sip as a treat. Yay! Wow. I like to do little swirlies as warm-ups. Woo! What else can I draw? I like to draw this very angry orange doodle for when I do warm-ups, and it's just... and he's very, very upset. I edit my chalk brush a bit for the drawing I did last stream, for the Sips and Noodles drawing, and I'm really liking it. Before I wasn't vibing with it, but now it's like, it's kind of nice. Pew, 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 pew. I just like really drawing silly faces. Just draw a little guy, the party hat. I like little party hats. His arms are quite long. Let's make him very long legs. And he's holding a balloon. Yeah. Bah, bah. Oh no. No mouth, just eyes. What? If any of you guys have a sip right now, please share it with me. I would like to know what everyone's sip would be. I'm gonna take a sip right now though. Nice. Circle swirl. Ba-ba. Kinda reminds me of Kirby. Yellow. Make a little rat. Make circles, squares, and triangles. And just fill in the little blanks with whatever we want. I'll draw a little butt. Welcome back! You got some pomegranate white tea because it's my favorite? Oh, that sounds awesome! That sounds super tasty! Sounds really good. Now I want what you're sipping. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm just filling in the space of the little practice doodle. Warm up doodle. Yeah. Thank you. I think one of the favorite things I like to doodle are just weird little faces. I'm gonna give the cat a belly. Funky little guys with squishy little faces. There you go. New. Yeah. Alright, now we're getting serious. But not really. It's a very not serious stream. Yeah! Squishy little faces and weird little expressions. I'm all about those. Where'd my mouse go? Oh, it's over here. I lost it for a second. Let me move my mouse so I can get to the prompt generator. Ah! So with Sips and Doodles, I did try to make like a little generator thing on my screen, but it didn't quite work, or I couldn't quite figure it out. But, it's fine. We'll figure it out next time, because I do want to try doing Sips and Doodles monthly as like a once a month type of thing. To just show our little doodle progress, let off some stress or whatever, you know? So, just a thing to seem fun. And let's get to the generator. And if you guys have any little doodle requests, we'll do those too. Because I think it's fun when everyone gets to have a say. I heard a boop. Oh, that was me. Alright. Let's do, because there's a lot of different settings. You have characters, creatures, environments, object, situation. We're not doing challenges, so let's do situation. Let's see if it makes anything fun and wacky. And the situation we got is oh, this one's a long one. Little Red Riding Hood's basket filled with goodies lies abandoned in the forest. Little Red is nowhere to be found. That's quite ominous. Quite spooky indeed. The first doodle of the day, and it's a spooky one. We can enjoy some spooks. Goosebumps is one of my favorite things. I really enjoy spooks, especially little campy spooks. They're like so silly and just so silly and just so like odd that it's not even scary. It's just kind of funny and fun. Wow. Okay, I have an idea. Let's go to my old crayon. Silly spooky things are awesome. Yeah, I love horror. I really love spooky things. Whether it be silly spooky, serious spooky, eldritch spooky, just all the spookies I really enjoy. They're very good. 10 out of 10. Alright, I have an idea. You know? Because the prompt was quite spooky, quite mysterious. I'm thinking Little Red Riding Hood's basket on the floor and stuff. But. Yeah. She's in the forest, obviously. Can't have Little Red Riding Hood without a forest. And I just want to have her, like, scheming, you know? I want the basket to be like a trap. A little trap. And she's hiding behind the tree. Just doing a little scheme. No. In my brain, Little Red Riding Hood has little pigtail braids. Baba. And she has like a little string or something. And there's like the basket, a bunch of food. Got like an orange or like a pear. It looks kind of like a pear. And some bread. And it's like pop another there. One of those like big basket traps. Ooh, wow. Yeah, let's go with that. Those big little basket traps. Lift it up with like a stick. And she has the string. And she's trying to capture a little dog. Not quite a wolf. Just a hungry little doggy. Whoopsie, wrong button. Yeah, little dog. She's trying to capture the dog to give it pets. Because that's what I want it to be. Papa. And I can draw whatever I want. Hello, Dallas. Hi, sorry, I just got back since I forgot to get a drink, so I missed out on the prompt. What was it? Oh, it's fine, we just started. The prompt was Little Red Riding Hood, but our basket's empty and she's nowhere to be seen. It was a really spooky one, to be honest, but I thought it would be funny to have it, nice and funny. So she's hiding behind this tree with her basket of food and a little trap, and she's trying to get this little doggy so she can pet it. Pets for the dog. So that's what I'm doing. But what's your sip? of today? What's your sip for Sips and Doodles, Dallas? I'd love to know. Pew, pew. Pew, pew. Just little bushes. Pew, pew. Ah, quick. There we go. Pew, pew. Bye-bye. Now let's color in the doodle. My funny little doodle. Hello, kitty. I have such a soft cat. Oh, it's just English breakfast tea because that's all I have tea-wise. Well, that's fine. English breakfast tea is pretty nice. I've had some of the Twilight brand and I like it quite a bit. Though I don't know the difference between the English one and the Irish one, and like the other ones. But they all taste really good. I personally just really like all types of teas. My tea is this creamy Earl Grey tea I got from this little Etsy shop called Mist Mountains Tea Shop. And it tastes pretty good. I'm gonna take a sip. I don't know what the difference is, but it all tastes good to me. My cat is staring at me, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to give him a bunch of pats because he is a good boy and deserves it. Oh, what? You can't just leave after I decided to give you pats. Nope, I'm chasing you. The door's closed, you can't escape. Come here. Want to say something to the audience? Aww. You want to leave? Okay. Bye-bye, Nori. My cat's name's Nori, by the way. He likes to scream at me and make a lot of noise. He's also our frequent surprise guest. So, I hope you all like Nori. He's gonna be here often. But for now, he's gone. Alright, let's color the doodles. Thank you. He's a fat little baby man. All he do scream and cry for attention. Wants pets. Yeah. Took another sip. Ba 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 ba. Little baby man. Little baby man. I actually did that with him. It's so funny. It's so... I do it to him all the time. Can't help myself. Alright, let's color in our doodles. Or at least our first doodle. And remember, if you doodle with me, I'm gonna make a big Twitter thread. So that you can post your art if you're okay with it. You don't have to. If it makes you nervous or shy. But then we can look at the art all together. Yeah! I wanted to kind of do this when I got affiliate, so I can have redeems and stuff for Sips and Doodles. But I'm a little bit impatient, and I decided, well, why wait, you know? I can do it right now. And I'll still be able to do it in the future. It's not like I only have to do it once. So, I decided to do it. And now we're here. Yay. I don't know why, but I really like to manually color things instead of using, like, the really cool and efficient fill tools and stuff. I do use them sometimes, but I'm just kind of like, hee color. Monkey brain activate. Only know how to color with crayon and do jazz hands. I don't know. Whoopsie. Yeah. I almost was late for Sips and Doodles because I was in a really nice, comfortable position with my cat on my bed. And so I decided, you know what? I'm gonna take a nice nap. It'll be fine. I made an alarm just in case, because I'm really bad at oversleeping. And I woke up and it was to my alarm, and I'm just like, what's that noise? And I'm like, oh no, it's 3 sips and doodles. Oh no. But it's fine. I made it. A nice sip. Bow, bow, bow. Yeah, little red hiding hoods on this one. So let's get some red. Wow. Do 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 do. Ba, 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 ba. So how's everyone's day going? For me today, it's been pretty good. You know, I was super nervous when I first announced that I was gonna do sips and doodles because I kind of felt like I wasn't prepared enough, and I freaked out just a little bit. But it's okay, because I figured out it was just my anxiety meds messing with me. So I had to stop taking them, but it's fine, it's fine. But yay! Little Red Riding Hood has brown hair. To me. Nice brown hair. Yay. Oh, I colored in her little hands. Oh yeah, anxiety before a new kind of stream can be so intense. Yeah, it was worse because, hey Catman, welcome to Sips and Doodles. Get yourself something to sip and doodle with me. Yay! Yeah, anxiety could suck like that. Cause I had the type of fun mixture of anxiety where it's like kind of purely adrenaline, and I couldn't really tell if I was if I was excited or if I was scared, and all I knew was I scream. But I'm doing okay. I just woke up because I accidentally stayed up till 4 p.m. because also anxiety. That's just how it is sometimes. You can only really truly do your best. You know? That's all anyone can ask for. And if people ask for more, you fist fight them. To a duel. Also, yo, another cat. Yeah, 2 cats! I'm glad that I have gotten in a stage in my life where if I feel I need a break, I'm just gonna take one. Because my body's gonna take a break, with or without my consent, really. And so if I feel like I'm tired or I really can't do something today, I'll just take a nice break. Or at least I'll try to do whatever I can. And I try not to stress about it too bad. Hey yo, cat, if you want, you can call me Felix so it's not confusing. Okay. Which layer's the dog? This layer's the dog. Oh no! Bah, there we go. Little gray doggy. Cat friends! Bonding over names. I didn't give a dog a tail. He has no tail. Let's give him a tail. Bop. Bop. Let's give him one of those shaggy tails. No. Kind of like that. Let's make it just a bit. Bah. There we go. That's a nice tail. Nice little shaggy tail. That's actually a really nice perspective though, Brie. I might just start doing that. My brain needs a break, whatever I like it or not. Yeah. It took me a long time to develop this kind of like mindset. Cause I'm a very bad workaholic. And I tend to overwork myself to an unhealthy point. And I don't really notice it until it's too late. And I'm also very anxious person, so I tend to guilt trip myself when I don't do work. And it's not really helped by my environment either, where it's very encouraged to overwork yourself. But I've been doing a lot of me stuff, and I realized that, not realize, but I'm just trying to be more kinder to myself. Because I would never be so mean to other people. And I think it's only fair that I deserve kindness for myself as well. And so it's a thing I'm working on. I'm still not perfect, but I'm trying. And that's all I can ask for myself as well. Basket, I think. Where is the basket? Where did I draw the basket? Oh, there it is. I want the basket to be another brown. Yeah, self-kindness is super important. It's hard to do, but it's one of the best things you can do for yourself. Yeah. So I'm just trying to do that for myself. No, it's too blended with the trees. Darker brown. Yeah. I've also gotten back at a point in my life where if people can't respect me and my boundaries, I will simply just fight you. No. I will just not associate with them, because my boundaries are something very important to me. It looks green. Quite strange. The gray is picking up a color somewhere to make it look green. Papa. This one's nice. Just a little bit darker. Yeah, I like that. Bish, bish, bish. And now let's color the basket. Do it. Nope. Let's do more like an orangey basket-like thing. Oh! I'm drawing on underneath the thing. That's why it's not showing up. Wow. Let's have green apple. And some nice spread. Yeah. And let's have a pretty little background. Let's do an orange background. So it's like sunset. Oh no, Little Red Riding Hood's face is not colored. This is an easy fix though. Just boop. And go here. And yeah. And then got a nice little yellow. And then pop. Pop. Maybe a peachy little red on the bottom. Pop. Pop, 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 pop. I'm filling all those weird little gaps. And then we have our first little doodle. Nice! If you haven't been able to catch up on the doodles, it's fine. You can doodle really whatever you want. And it'll be perfectly fine, because you were able to draw anything. I think doing a little drawing thing is a thing everyone should do, because it's really just a part of the human condition. And it's like stress relieving and expressing yourself in any type of way. And I think that's quite fun. Doodling is also quite fun. It's one of the reasons why I called this Doodles and Sips and not Drawing and Sips or something like that, because drawing could seem really intimidating to people, because they assume they have to be good to be able to draw, but that's not the case. So I like to use doodle because it's a sillier and funner word, and it implies that we're just having a little fun, and you don't have to stress out about whether you're good and bad. Bah. Yeah. So I will be posting the little thread around the end of all the doodles. So we won't be doing that right now. Just to give everyone a chance to doodle some stuff. Even if it's not the prompt. Just any type of doodle. Wow. But let's make a new one. Yeah. First I'm gonna take a sip. Good. I'm almost running out of tea. But that's fine, because I have a teapot, a pot full of tea. So I'm gonna refill it. Though it's not a very big pot, but it's mine, and I like it very much. I got it from my grocery store, and it's super cute. Just a cute little round thing. I also have sugar next to me, because I cannot consume anything if it does not have too much, if it does not have sugar. Oh, a donation from Not So Cat. Thank you, Not So Cat, for donating. Ah, I'm always so surprised when people donate. I really don't expect it. Thank you so much, Cat. I'm going to check to see how much you donate so I can properly thank you. Anything really works, though. Thank you so much. Super kind. Yeah. I'm still trying to raise some money to move out. Of course. Oh, this might be loud. I got really thick granulated sugar. I got sugar in the raw stuff. Simply because I wanted to try it. It's okay. It's just really big pieces of sugar. They're kind of brownish. Yeah. I'm trying to move out of a tricky situation. And also, if I'm able to move out, I'm hoping I'll be able to set up more real life things to do. Yeah, anything really helps. Like, you don't have to give me anything. And the fact that people are willing to share their hard-working money with me like that is it makes me it makes me flustered. It's just so nice. Like, you don't have to do that, but you did. Oh no, I didn't mix the sugar. I just got a mouthful of sugar. I didn't mix properly in my tea. Tastes good though. It's good. Nice sugar. Let's do another random generate proper thing again. Little doodles. This time, I'm thinking we should do characters. So I gotta go back. And let's get a randomly generated character. And we got, he certainly does not look like a doctor as our character prompt. It sounds very funny. Oh, so many things could happen here. I have a great idea. One sus doctor. I have an idea. I want to. Oh, let's get my favorite little line color, which is this. Yeah. The idea I have. Kind of ironic since I have a surgeon OC that looks more like a humor prop rather than a surgeon. A horror prop, not a humor prop. That's funny. I mentioned it earlier, but I really like horror, spooky things. So I'm thinking for this one, we have just a really suspicious looking doctor. You know, there's something kind of off with this guy and can't really pinpoint what it is, you know? He's just one of those people that looks like they're up to something. if you catch my drift. You know? He's just something off about this guy. Just But he's a doctor, you know, like, you know, look at his lab coat. He must be the real deal. You know, like, it's a bit weird, but hey, he's a medical professional. He worked for this job, so he's trustworthy, right? Like, there's nothing wrong with him. His coat's a bit lumpy. I wonder why. You know, maybe he has a medical condition. You know, he's definitely not 4 ducks in a lab coat stacked together. No. This is a medical professional. Can't believe you would say such things. You know, he's worked. He went to medical school to get this position. And to say that he's looking kind of weird is just offensive. You know, what's this guy's name? He needs a name. That's his, like, little doctor ID. What else is doctory that I can give him? Little one of those things. Doctors always have one of these things, you know. You know, he's a professional doctor, man. He even wears professional doctor glasses that only smart doctor people wear. Smart human doctors. Yes. Don't know why this is what my brain came up with. Let's zoom out because I kind of want to draw his legs. You're calling him a fraud of a doctor? He went to school for this. He studied for years, and you dare accuse him of being 4 ducks in a lab coat? He spent hours studying. He obviously, since he has glasses, you can never say he isn't a professional doctor. Exactly. He is a lifesaver. He is a surgeon, Doctor Man. You know how many lives he saved, and you dare treat him like this? Disrespectful. You know, he's out here working to keep you safe. Wanna draw the bottom of his coat. And it's just... Pop, 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 pop. He is a medical professional. He has a doctorate. You put respect on his name. What is his name? What is our high esteemed doctor gentleman's name? Maybe you can figure it out while I'm coloring him in. Take a sip. Still sugar at the bottom. You know, it's been a rough journey for our Doctor Man going to medical school. You know, studied day in, day out, just wanting to save lives. I'm looking at it and there's not much color to add. Sophie. Let's maybe a little bit of blue for his badge. Let's get for some highlights, you know? You know what? It's rough being a doctor these days, you know? Working in and out, little breaks. Really making sure the populace stays safe from all these diseases. He's a man on a mission. And that mission is healthcare. Which one's the layer with that ducky in particular? Because I want to... There we go, this one. Because I want tag. Just erase the thing going through his beak. Yeah. What do I want to name this professional, this good doctor man? Doctor. I'm really bad with names. This is gonna be a rough one. Doctor. Yes. Dr. Crumbs. This is Dr. Crumbs. I spelled crumbs right? I hope so. bad at spelling. This is Dr. Crumbs. He is a medical professional. And definitely not 4 ducks stacked on top of each other. Though it kind of looks like just 2. But the other 2 ducks are in a sleeve. If he was 4 ducks, obviously. He's not. And our first doodle is not first, blah 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 blah. And our second doodle is Dr. Crumbs. Everyone say hello, Dr. Crumbs. Go over the music just a little bit. It's getting a bit loud with this one. Now, unfortunately, with all the sipping I've been doing, I think I need to pee. Just real quick. So, I'll be back really soon, because my bathroom's right next to my room. So, take this time to do your own little doodles. Maybe refill sips. Maybe unsip to your nearest restroom. Yeah. And, enjoy cow. Well, this is the wrong scene. Hello, I'm back. And my cat followed me. Where is he? There he is. It's right behind me. Hey, stop moving every time I try to pet you. Ah! Going in circles. Hello, baby. How are you, my little kitty? Oh, you don't want to be held? Okay, I'll put you down. So cute. Yeah. I'll put you down. Good boy. All he wants is attention. That's all he wants. He thrives off of it. Little weirdo. I call him a weirdo because every time I walk into the bathroom, I see him in the corner of the bathroom, and it always scares me because I don't expect him to be there. Whoopsie! I almost drawed with the back of my pen. Let's do another doodle. I wonder how many doodles we're gonna get in. Probably quite a bit. Maybe too many doodles. If I keep doing them on separate pages, maybe. Maybe I should do it all on one page. Oh, are you gonna jump up? Are you gonna jump on my desk, Nori? It might be a bit messy. There's not much room, Nori. There's not much room, kitty. Ah, he's opening the blinds. Ah, it's so bright. No, my dark cave of a room. It's being conquered by the light. For shame. Oh, he closed it. Nice. Now I'm back and comfy. Alright, let's look at the generator. Ah. How are you guys doing with your doodles, if you are doodling? Just wanted to know. Just check up on you guys. I'm thinking we should have like a midway point. So this is the start and this is the end. And right here, we should... I think it would be fun to check on everyone's doodles on the midway point. And in the end. Nice! It's perfectly fine, no matter what you doodle, as long as you're like, take the time to draw something, or draw something for yourself, or maybe get work done. It's all up to you. Just found out how bad I am at drawing bodies without any features besides faces on them. Ah, it's fine. It's all good and fun. And drawing bad stuff is a part of the process, at least if you think it's bad. Bad art is some of my favorite art. Simply because you learn from it. It's a very important step when creating anything, is to fail. Exactly. Best art, bad art is the best art to make. It's the most important art to make too. If you don't have any bad art, then what would be the good art, you know? It's a balancing act. Nice tea. There's no more sugar at the bottom, so now I don't have a mouthful of sugar. But guess what happens when you leave a teapot just sitting there for too long? I kind of want to get those tea cozies for my teapot. All these faces I'm making are kind of bad in my opinion, but I'm having fun and playing around with it all. Exactly! The greatest things that you can make is just playing around and messing up. It's really my favorite thing to do, because I love the process of learning. And the process of learning is necessary to fail or make things that aren't good. Got a message on the YouTube stream, because I'm also streaming for the first time on YouTube and on Twitch. It's a little bit difficult, a little bit strange, but I wanted to try it. Hey, Brad. A little message. Yee. Now let's do... I'm really liking these character generators, Because they're a lot more fun so far. But then again, I only did one, so I don't know for that for a fact. So let's do another one. I always say you gotta make 10 bad drawings to make a good drawing, so have fun making those bad drawings. Yeah! And once you're like drawing a thing and it turns out bad, you kind of just like do more experimental stuff with it, because you're already thinking, it's already bad. You know? At least that is for me. Alright. Our next randomly generated character is a kind, scruffy janitor. Sounds nice. Sounds like a good guy. Janitors? When I was in high school, were some of the nicest people. You know? They didn't always clean great. But you know, they were still pretty nice, pretty kind. Oh, whoopsie. I'm zooming in too far away. They're really chill folks. One time in high school, I think it was St. Patrick's Day, I took a sip mid-talk. I don't know why I do that. And one of the janitors just had just like the coolest looking kilt. It was so cool, and it really made my day, because it was like, whoa! I thought it was super cool. Just like, whoa, he's just wearing a kilt. He's just vibing. Awesome. Yeah, exactly. Man, I want a kilt. Just a nice kilt. Think they look quite cool. More people should wear kilts. They're just a very cool thing to see people have. Kilts are fashionable, we gotta bring them back. Exactly! You know, people are just kinda, they're missing out. Alright. Scruffy janitor. I'm thinking, this guy has to be bald on the top. You know, that's what my brain says. I kind of want to draw, instead of a circle, just a dome. Boop. Bop. Yeah, that's a fine dome to have. And then just the beard. Janitors can also be some of the most interesting characters you meet. Yeah, they're pointing you. Let's come around you. Nice round face. I want to give him bushy eyebrows. You know those type of bushy eyebrows? They like practically cover the face. They cover like the eyes and stuff. Alright, that one's a little bit too far. There we go. Just a little smile. Now I was giving like a body. Wow. Most kind of in my brain, this janitor is like long and lengthy. So like, if this was his leg, it'd be like, wow. Hey, it's quite a little bit difficult to draw people for me. That's why I don't draw them quite often. Have to get better at it. Want to do some people studies. Wow. No, he has to be holding cleaning supplies. He's gotta have like a. Hearing these character prompts make me realize how many OCs I actually have. This is his hands. And he's holding just exactly 99, and it's sad. Making OCs is fun. It's also really helps making. I find that people who make a lot of OCs are really good at making characters and character designs and character ideas, and that's why they have so many OCs. And he got one of those square broom brushes things. Bah. Bah. I wanted to make him long and lengthy because he's kind of coming out as like a little dwarf man. Now I kind of make him a little dwarf man. The dwarven janitor. And he's holding a bucket. Let's go a bucket to hold. Build it like sloshy water stuff. Yeah. This broom is super long. I always end up making like the same 3 characters but in different fonts, if that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. I actually have a really big problem of making OCs and drawing them. I have them in my brain noggin. But I'm so scared to like ruin the perfect image of them in my brains that I don't draw them. I don't really draw them often, but I do have some here and there. But most of my OCs are D&D characters, cause it's super easy to like make a character that way. I just have too many, so I don't know which to draw. Random generated OC. Just put all your OCs in one big generator. Generator. Papa, I'm definitely saying the word wrong. The urge to give this man a little antenna hair thing. I kind of want to keep it. I'm gonna keep it. Yeah, I threw them all in the spin a wheel site so I can randomize some to draw. You gotta have those big boots. Janitor outfits are kind of like big onesies, right? I don't quite remember what they look like. They're like big green onesies or something. Now he just looks like a little alien man. His legs are so close to his body. like him. This little guy. This lonely man. This little guy man who cleans. That's supposed to color him up? Janitor outfits are always like a dark green or like a dark blue. Ah, my throat! Want my drink? Take a sip. Yeah. And just color this all in. Coloring him green makes him look even more like an alien person. Or kind of like a gardener. You said gender outfit, and that reminded me of my high school concert band uniform. Everyone called them janitor shirts because they were so ugly. Oh no! It's kind of funny, but it's weird that they were ugly. Couldn't you get yourself any pretty little band clothes? What a shame. Pew, 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 pew. Let's get you. You're like an old man, and old men usually have like yellowy beards, so let's. Yeah. Pew, 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 pew. And like, let's get some gray on this. Fuss. It was like a big inside joke for the entire class. It was great, but also horrible because we go on stage and the that's quite funny. I wish I could remember more things about my high school life, but I have a very bad memory. Not so great. So I don't remember that much. So don't really remember much things. Unless it's like something jostles up the memory in my brain. Like I kind of rattle my head around and then a memory pops up. For some reason, brooms like this look blue to me. Oh yeah, and he has a little bucket. It's filled with like gross water. Gross water will be like a light orangey green. Or a dark orangey green. Gross water. Papa. Pew, 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 pew. Pew, 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 pew. Pew, 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 pew. I don't know why, I like to make little sound effects whenever I do stuff. I can't not do it. It's just what my brain just like make the noise. Hey, welcome Magnificent. We're doing Sips and Doodles today. I'm hoping to make this once a month type of thing, where we all get something nice and warm and cozy to sip, and we doodle. Yeah. And I'm just doing some randomly generated stuff. And if any of you want to request a little funky little doodle for me to do, I'd love to do it. I love making just wacky little doodles. Just making some silly little guys. Right now I'm making a very nice janitor. Hello, kitty. Oh, what's wrong? You want attention? I know what he wants from me. He's just lightly scratching my thigh, which is quite painful because he has quite sharp claws. Ba, 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 ba. Oh no, my colors. I have to do it underneath. There we go. Just a nice looking, happy little janitor man. It looks like he's wearing a onesie with socks. It's kind of odd. Shiny bald head. Look at the little janitor man. Just being all happy. Oh, my cat's gone again. He just disappears and reappears. Like a little ghost. Little ghost man. But, to catch you up, Magnifique, here are some of the doodles we did. We got Little Red Riding Hood, and I made her trying to capture a tiny dog with her basket. And we got Dr. Crumbs, definitely a hard-working doctor professional. Not at all 4 ducks in a lab coat. Never to assume that about Dr. Crumbs is demonstrous. 1 Dr. Crumbs. 1. And then this, we got a little janitor man. I don't know what his name is, but he looks like he would really enjoy bean sprouts. Yeah. Maybe his favorite color is green. Who knows? Ba, ba, ba. Whoopsie, wrong one. Open new. Yes. And this will be the 4th doodle. Once I finish the 4th doodle, I'm just gonna post all the doodles we have so far into my Twitter. And if you guys wanna post anything you've done underneath, that'll be fine. That's kind of like a what we got done so far type of thing. Because I don't want to have too many of my pics in one post, or else it might come out cluttered. Hello, kitty. You're a good boy. Good old boy. Squish. He saw me trying to go towards him and he freaked out. Oh, you want to leave? Okay. Let me get my cat out. He never decides whether he wants to stay or go. I really wish I can install a little cat door in my bedroom door so that he can go and leave whenever he pleases and I don't have to get up and open and close the door. Simply because I'm lazy. Little stretch. Now let's go back to the art prompts. And let's pick... There's creature. Let's pick creature. Sounds fun. Giant centipede monster. Ah, yeah. Oops, gots to go. I shall be lurking. It was so much fun hanging out with and chatting. Yeah, it was so much fun, Kat. Thank you for stopping by. I hope your day goes really well. Now, for the 4th doodle, it's time to make giant centipede. I'm actually quite afraid of centipedes. Like, they look cool, but they're really scary. It doesn't help that when I was little, I watched this like scary fake like lost. It was called Lost Tapes, but that was kind of what it was. It was like a Lost Tapes thing, and it really spooked me out because there was one episode about a centipede, like just going ham and like killing these lost people who got lost in like a weird tropical island place, and it was really spooky, and I did not like it. Like, I like a bunch of spooky stuff, and I'm usually not scared of it, but that one, for some reason, I was not vibing with. It was not fun. Not funny. Didn't laugh. Cried. Though personally, I find things are less scary if you make them scary. If that makes sense. Cause I like to make some spooky art. Though lately I haven't been making spooky art, but I really do like making the spooks. And whoop. And it's a lot less scary once you make it yourself. It's like all the fear that was in it is kind of like dissipated because it's like a thing you made. You kind of have control over it. Wow. That being said, if I saw a centipede in the wild, I think I would freak out. I'm just trying to speed color my doodles so far, so I haven't been able to do the current prompt. That's fine, that's fine. Take your time. Do whatever makes you feel relaxed. Don't feel too stressed to get something done at the same time as I have. Because that's not really what Sips and Doodles is about. Sips and Doodles is about drawing for yourself and doing stuff that makes you feel happy or feel creative or inspired. Just a lot of fun. So if you're feeling anxious to catch up, you're fine. Just take all the time you need. Centipedes have so many legs. There's probably some really cool centipede facts. Unfortunately, I don't know any of them. But I love bug facts. Or just facts in general. Do you know what does have like a million legs? It's like the softer version of a centipede, and they're called millipedes, and they're so cute. I want one. Most centipedes are called Ryan. Someone's walking on my door. I'll check that for a second. Whoop. That is true. I never said that the facts had to be true facts. Just fun facts. And that indeed is a fun fact. So many legs these guys have. But like millipedes are so super cute. They're like soft, round little centipedes. And I want one. They're so adorable. Pew, pew, pew. Pew, 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 pew. Pew. And then they got like kind of like antler thing going on. And to make it look giant, let's have like trees. Nah, I draw too many fours. Do you know what? I should have like like a city. Like it's a giant kaiju. You know, just a big city that's infested with this one big centipede guy. Why is he here? What does he want? Probably nothing, but who knows? Disturbing the peace. And I have a great time with this one. Because now there's a giant centipede. Wah, 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 wah. People running away, being scared. Because giant centipede, scary. Scary guy. Big guy. Big scary man. Is he really scary? Maybe he's just misunderstood. We'll never know. You know what would be funny? You know what? You know what? You know what? You know what? If there was like a little person riding it. Little person on centipede. Lasers! Lasers! Oh, we're adding lasers. We're adding lasers and like a dude sitting on top. Sitting on top of the centipede. Let's give this guy some lasers. First things first, let's do all the doodling, and then we'll add like the laser ones last. Now I'm kind of imagining this as like a night scene. So let's get some night colors in the background. Ba, 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 ba. My brush is lagging. Don't like it when you make a brush big and then it starts lagging. It's like, come on, what's wrong with ya? Just made you bigger. Don't be old baby. Just color. Bah. And now on top we got like these buildings. At all the buildings, shadows. Bah, bah, bah. Because it's a very dark night scene. Perfect time for a centipede invasion. And we'll add like a bunch of lights to the buildings. Just a bunch of little lights. Because cities always have these little lights. I would know. I have seen a city before. Even been to one for a bit. And they do have many lights. So many lights. And other things that me, a little mountain person, does not have, like sidewalks and buses. I don't know why I make these little noises. Can't control them. And like we always have to have like that one red light in the background. Those are always there in cities. Next layer, let's color in the centipede. Centipedes have to be like red. I've never seen a centipede that wasn't red. So let's get like a nice bright red. Centipede. I think I might just add a helicopter. Shining light down on the centipede. Because I think it would be fun and dramatic. Let's get this color. And let's make like a helicopter right here. Pew, pew, pew. I think this is what a helicopter looks like. And it's like, I'm gonna have it like shining light on the centipede. Wow, just like half. Shboom, shboom. On a centipede, and then let's get this guy. Let's have like and let's color his big light. To show like the centipede. Do the coloring in of the light. That doesn't have to be perfect. Yeah. And now we can add the lasers. We need to get a yellowy light color, and then like that. Make it quite transparent, and then under it, let's get a red, very bright, opaque red. Pew. And if we do it right underneath it, shoo, shoo, it looks like it's like glowing. Shoo. 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 We got the lasers. Pew pew pew. And you know what? You know what this city needs? It needs to be on fire. Let's go back here. Nah, it's not a good color. Let's just add fire. And some red. The city is under attack. And there's some little cute stars in the background, you know? Pew pew, pew pew, pew, pew pew, pew pew, pew pew, 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 pew. Then again, you don't see many stars, so let's just add a little bit less stars. Pew pew, pew pew, pew pew. Each and every star you see is actually an airplane somewhere in the distance. Because I always mistake airplanes for stars. And then I see them moving, and I'm like, aw. Yeah, giant centipede. He needs some highlights on his little centipede body. Shiny little exoskeleton. Where's this little guy? Oh, he's here. Let's just... highlight him so you can see him better. Wow. Now he looks like he's like controlling the centipede with his mind controlling powers. Centipede mind control. Giant centipede villain. Yeah, and he's a little giant centipede. He Doodle. He's just attacking the city with his lasers, and the guy on top of him controlling probably the giant centipede. So silly. I do need to take another pee because I drank more tea. So I'll be right back. And since this is the 4th doodle, I'll be making the little Twitter post. So anything you got done so far, you can post there. And it doesn't have to be finished or whatever. Just anything you're working on, or if you worked on something. Only if you want to, though. I understand if people are shy to post and share their work. Yay. So I'll be right back with a little break. Little potty break. Maybe I'll get a snack. Who knows? Enjoy, cow! What? I am back. Alright, alright, alright. I have tweeted out the Sips and Doodles tweet so far, what we got, and I will post that tweet into the chat if anyone wants to add on to it. Apparently, Sips and Doodles is an already made hashtag, which is cool. So I think we can just use that for when we have Sips and Doodles. Nice. That was the thing I was kind of worried about. I was thinking about it. I was like, whoa, what if someone else is using Sips and Doodles? But no one has, so it's mine now. I take it. So any work in progresses or any doodles or anything you would like to share underneath, or in the thread, or on the hashtag, because it's completely clear for the taken. So if you want to use the hashtag Sips and Doodles, yeah. But it's just like a little progress thing of what we got done so far. Since I think maybe it's halfway. Yeah, because I'll be stopping the stream at 6. This is a pretty short stream for today. It's usually what I scheduled to stream, but we'll be stopping at 6. So I guess this counts as the halfway point. I'm gonna take more sips. Oh, I ran out of sips. Is my teapot empty? Yep, it's empty. No sips! It's okay, I have water. I can sip water. But I find tea is a good way to drink more water when you don't particularly like water. I know that's a thing. Some people don't like water. So having like little flavored water alternatives is nice. Am I one of those people? I'm not sure. I'm indifferent to water. My only problem is that I keep forgetting to drink. Oh, wrong tool. There we go. And let's make a new one. Yeah. Kinda wanna stand up and do a nice stretch. It's always good to take a break, even when doodling. Cause doodling may seem simple, but it's always good to make sure, yeah, you have some good hand and body health. Oh, I see someone's post. Okay. I'm gonna set it up so that I can see it in the stream. So let's do that. Let's do window capture. Browser. Spelled that wrong. Oh, there we go. And let's just shrink it to the size of our screen. Shrink it a little bit more. And let's just... Boop. Where'd it go? Oh no, I lost it on the thing. This is fine. Not technical difficulties at all. Everything I do is planned. Pop. There we go! And let's just show some of the art, the nice art that Tavern made. Oh, there we go. Hi, it's Dallas from Twitch. Sadly, I don't do the fourth prompt since I suck at creatures, but these are the ones I did. Nice. So we got janitor. That's a doctor. And Little Riding Hood. It's quite cute, quite spooky. Very nice drawing. Yeah. Way to go, Dallas. 10 out of 10. Now I gotta stop streaming my screen, just in case something weird pops up. You never know. What if I get a message that's just like, hey, we know what you did. We see your crimes, and that would be very embarrassing. You know, getting called out for murder or something. Maybe tax fraud. But way to go, Dallas! Your doodles are super cute and super nice. And hey, don't worry about not being able to do the creature. It's fine. You don't have to do anything you don't wanna. Zoom in, zoom out. Oh yeah, I was gonna do a little stretchy stretch. I forgot about that. Again. Have bad memory. Forget easily. Woo. Lately, my bones have been cracking, which is a thing they don't really do often. It's not a concerning thing, but it is a strange thing. I kind of want to make like a little stretch guide video for like us to do when I'm just like, it's stretch time. And then it shows you what stretches to do. For people like us who like doodle or sit down a lot. I know most of you guys sit down almost all day. And it's not great. I know because I do it. So having like a little video thing to be like, do this and do that would be very nice, since I don't think I stretch properly. I just kind of move my limbs around and hope that's okay. Pop. Alright. Let's do some more doodles. Doodle. Now we did a creature. Object seems interesting, so let's do that. Click. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. And our object is It's kind of taking a while to load. Diary of the Dead. That sounds super cool. Diary of the Dead. So it's like a book that summons the dead? Or is it a diary book for like a zombie or something? That's what my brain thinks. You know? It's like one of those lock and chain diary books. That has like one of those like cute chain things, a little keyhole. And it's a diary of the dead. So it's gonna have like, guess some splotches. Maybe one of those bookmarks. That's real convenient because a lot of my OCs are object heads. Nice! I really like object heads. They're super fun and they're like very expressive to the person's emotion just based off the object. Wow. I'm gonna have it be a little ghost or like a little skull. Be like the little bookmark like thing. What else can I make it spooky? Ah, I know what can make it spooky. Add like little ghost dot things. Woo. 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 Whoa. Just making a bunch of ghost noises. Don't like that splotch. There, I like that splotch. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa. Ghost. Ghosty ghost. Ooh. But I also wanted to have like a heart. Because it's a diary, right? So, heart and some stickers on top of the diary only makes sense. Some little stickers. Maybe I should write the word diary, just to really hit it home. That this is a diary. Oh! Die! Ah, I'm a pun master. Wait. Let's move this heart for a bit. Let's draw a bigger heart. Like this. And in the letterings, D I E diary A-Y. So it's a diary. Get it? I am a menace. And obviously, every diary has to have one of those pens with a fuzzy top. Just. One of those fuzzy pens. And I'll give it like a face. Yeah. Kind of just like the two little dots. So we have a little diary of the dead. Let's add the color. I kind of want it to look like it's floating, so let's have a little shadow underneath it. Wow. So it looks like it's like floating. And now let's get all the book stuff. I'm thinking the book has to be pink. Like a nice pink book. So it's like one of those really old, like those old-fashioned like girl diary books where you have to like say the secret password. Or like have those like cute lock and chain things where it's like the keys like shaped like a heart or something. Obviously the page have to be yellow with old ghostly time. The little flap will be a darker pink. The chain, or like the lock, a gray. What color should I make this ghost? Maybe like a whitish blue. Very light blue ghost. Then boop, boop. Ah. There you go. And the little ghosties would be a nice little blue. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah. And those little splotches here, obviously just some light blood, you know. No, it is a book of the dead after all. There has to be a bit more dead. The little heart in the middle, I want to have it be purple. And then we add all the sticker colors. And the pen has to also be pink. Wop. A little bit of a darker gray for the book floating up. Because it's a spooky book. And just for funsies, I just want to doodle a little scribble background. Ba, 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 ba. Having little scribble backgrounds are fun. Yeah! And now we got the Diary of the Dead! Little darker blues for highlight. Ba, 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 ba. A little bit lighter. Do-do. Do-do. Do. Do-do. Do. Do. Honestly, the little pen, I'm not sure I quite like it. But I'll keep it. Maybe I'll give it also a little shadow so it looks like it's floating. You know, complimentary floating pen. Yeah. Diary of the Dead. Do, do, do. Bah. Fish, fish, fish. Bah. These props are kind of fun. Really like them. Alright, what else are we gonna do? Because we have object. So let's do. Do character, creature, object, situation. We didn't do environment yet, so let's try that. Pasture dotted with cows. Yeah, sounds so cute. I like drawing little pasture-like things. Uh-oh. I'm gonna have a lot of fun with this. Bye-bye. Because I love drawing cows. Or just little animals. Or big animals. First, we gotta... my tool. On a nice green background. Maybe too much green. Wow. Nice green background base. Kinda hill-like. Ah, and in the bottom, I want a nice spool top sky. Now I have a great idea, but first I need to let's insert some glass. Nope. Very nice long grass. And then have like long background grass, like wait, have them all coming from one spot. Pew, 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 pew. Just all these little grass bits. Pew, 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 pew. Pew, 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 pew. Now that we got all the grass, let's add little dots of flowers and florals. Just a bunch of little colors sprinkled everywhere. Kind of reminds me of those brownies that have a bunch of rainbow sprinkles. That's what I'm getting the vibe of right now. Alright, now they have our pretty little flowers. I want to add a sun. Just a sun. Yeah, that's a strange looking sun. Let's just go for a simple looking sun. Pew, 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 pew. And some nice clouds. Yeah, I want this color just for some nice clouds. Nope. And then let's get some ones and put it underneath the cloud. Nah, it just looks strange. Just change the color of clouds. That looks better. Now we're gonna get to my favorite part, which is the cows. Oh. They're right on top. Oh, not too on top. Cow, cow, cow. And just erase everything that's in the way of my precious little cow. Just get rid of it. And let's scatter these little cows all around. Though they kind of look like sheeps right now. But let's get them looking more like cows. And then let's erase all the stuff in the way of our lovely little cows. Wow. Now let's color pick my brush, get it to regular size, and just wrong color. There we go. Shoo, 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 shoo. Wow. Shoo, 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 shoo. Add the little tails. And then we go in the colors and we give them a bunch of different spots. Bunch of different little spottings. Spottles on the cow. And I want to make them different color spots. Make a strawberry cow. And maybe a lemony cow. Maybe a little green cow. And a little purple cow. Now let's add little cow faces. Much cow. Very cow. Oh. And now my favorite part of making little animals like this is giving them little party hats. So all the cows get a party hat. And just make them all red. Since we don't have red anywhere else right now. So they all get red party hats. With little colorful tops, which I will make like a blue, or purpley blue. Or maybe a darker green. Dark bluey green. Or light bluey green. Yay! Now we got a bunch of little party cows in a field. Colorful little party cows. I just love giving little animals little party hats. I think it's so cute. And so fun. Maybe I'll have like a little white picket fence in the background. Now, clutters it up. We just like nice and simple. Little cows, little colorful party cows. In a nice little field. my knuckles, they all cracked. Weird. Ah. I'm actually pretty afraid of cracking like knuckles or any of my bones. Like, it's just a little bit scary to me. But people do it all the time. Super freaky. So we got Diary of the Dead and Cows in a Field. Let's do 2 more. And then we'll have in total 8 doodles for our first ever Simpson Doodles, which is a lot of doodles. Here is new. Yes. Now we did get all of the ones, so let's do another random one. But which one? I really liked doing... Let's do situations again. Because those are really fun. What situation are we gonna have? Sneaking into the cookie jar. Ah, that sounds fun. Sneaking into the cookie jar. Okay, already off the back, I have an idea. Okay, so we have like a table. This is the table. And we have a cookie jar. Cookie jar. Cookie jar looks strange. Visualize a jar. Yes. Perfect jar. So we got ourselves a jar. And I'm imagining that it's like cookies are like escaping. So I know it says sneaking in, but maybe like sneaking out sounds fun. So let's move this. Have these together. And like, we'll move it here. Yeah. Okay? This is like the table. And this is the jar. And we have like stabbed in candy canes, like sharpened candy canes that have been stabbed into the table. And there's like a rope. And the cookies are escaping. Wow, wow, wow. And the cookies are like gingerbread cookies. And they're just getting on their little candy ropes. And they're escaping from their own cookie demises. You know, just like a cookie heist, but it's more like an escape heist. I don't know. So it's like ushering other cookies. Come on, we gotta go. We gotta leave. Oh. And the cookies are running for it. Yeah. Let's color in the cookies. Little gingerbread cookie men. This cookie guy's making his escape already. Let's decorate these little cookie guys. First, let's do the table. Let's have like a dark reddish table. And they're using really dark black licorice to escape. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. This is the jar. And the little cookies are all escaping. Let's give them little cookie faces. And like most cookies have like little buttons. Bum, bum. Mm-hmm. Dun, dun, dun. Mm-hmm. Just add little cookie bits. And it's a big cookie escape. Cookie escape! Made it with the Christmas colors. Really makes sense in my brain. There are gingerbread men after all. Let's go, let's go. One more doodle. One more doodle. It's like a doodle marathon, but instead of one very long doodle, it's a bunch of multiple doodles. Doing a bunch of little small things make me feel very productive. What should I do for the last thing? So many options. Let's go. Let's go with object. Let's go with object. Now let's see what we get. Let's see what we get. And what we got is a witch's cauldron. Okay. So our last little doodle will be the witch's cauldron, which would be super fun. Nope. Okay. Witch cauldron, witch cauldron. Now, witch cauldron. Look something like this. Yeah. But what fun things are coming out of the witch's cauldron? That is the true question. A question that I would like to answer with a bunch of colors. So let's make the cauldron first. Just a big doodle. And then let's make the background, which I want to make a darkish blue. Now the cauldron, the liquid in the cauldron, it's gonna be a bunch of random colors. Oh! I should stick with the line art. just a mess of colors. I want it to be dripping and oozing out all over the place. Nice pinks. And let's have like a bunch of random items coming out of it. Like, pew, pew. Maybe a cat. Let's get rid of those pew pew lines. And like a cat coming out of the cauldron. Pew pew. Pew pew. And some and what else? Cats and bats, and what are some other spooky things? Skulls. Bow, 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 bow. And maybe some ghost. Shoo, shoo. Shoo. Shoo, shoo, shoo. 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 Bow, bow, bow. And let's color them in. Got the cat jumping out of the pot. And we got some ghosts jumping out of the pot. We just got like a skull. And a little bat. With no face. Let's give this guy a face. Pew, 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 pew. And let's make a bunch of colorful smoke bubble things. Pew, pew, pew. Pew, 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 pew. I just like using a bunch of colors. Like there's a big explosion, and all these little wacky things pop out. And let's make just a bunch of little doodly shapes all around. Doo-doo, da-da, da-da-da-da-da. Just having a real nice time. Just doodling. Just making little art for myself. Bah. It's like spooky arcade carpet potion. Up. Pew, pew. 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 Let's get this. Got a nice light color. Actually, look at this. The darkish color. Nice. Get all the blue stuff. And then let's get a light color and the jewel. Look at this little potion. Very heavy arcade carpet vibes, and I'm really liking it. Now let's get some smoke on top. It'll look like we're covering some of the boys, but it's fine. And then make it very see-through. So we got 2 layers of nice, colorful, smoky smoke. Yay! I think right here we can add more of these guys. Oh, I already did that. What other shapes are there I can do? A circle. Yeah. Oops. Yeah. And that's our last doodle for today. Super nervous. that this was my first ever Sips and Doodles, and your guys' first ever Sips and Doodles. I'm glad you all came. I was really worried that no one would really come. But that's just my anxiety speaking. So I'm just gonna chill for a bit, chat for just a little while everyone else maybe finishes their doodles or finishes their last bits of sips. But yeah, we have all our doodles done. We got our warm-up doodles. Little Red Riding Hood. Had just gotten the TikTok about this like 2 p.m. I'm so panicked. Yeah, sometimes the TikToks show really late, so I don't like to do many of them when I go directly live. But it's a good way to get the word out, so I try anyway. This is all the doodles we did. Yeah! It was super fun, and I had such a nice, relaxing time with my nice sips, my doodles, and you. So I'm gonna post again the last 4 doodles on... That's good! I was really hoping that this would be a nice, fun, and relaxing experience. Unlike my back. You have to stretch, you have to take breaks, damn it. But I'm gonna tweet the last little doodles of Sips and Doodles, and we'll be doing Sips and Doodles again next month. Yay! Probably at around the end of the month or the beginning. I'm not quite sure yet. I'll have to check. But yeah, I stream every Tuesdays, Fridays, and Sundays, starting at 3. And ending at around 6, but sometimes I make it a bit longer. But yeah, thank you all for coming and making Sips and Doodles a really fun, nice event. I'm hoping to do more of these, maybe as like kind of like a charity stream type of thing. I want to add a lot more interaction and audience participation type of stuff, just so it can be a lot more fun. 'Cause in my brain, it's like a whole community thing. And anything I could do to make it more, more that everyone's interactive with it, the better. Yay! So, let's post the last doodles. The last doodles for Sips and Doodles. I have to say out loud when I'm writing, or else I lose track. Thank you all for doodling with me. I'm glad this went well. I do, now that I've done it once, I know some stuff I want to add. Sips and doodles. I now know some stuff I want to add, so I'm very glad I did this and didn't wait. Very happy. The last doodles for Sips and Doodles, thank you all for doing with me. Yay! And I'll just save them real quick. Enter. Try to sketch, but my posture just defeats the purpose whenever I try. I definitely want to add a little short segment to my stream for like a little stretch video, for very specific stretches for when you're drawing or just sitting a lot, because I find that I do that a lot, and once I'm reminded of it, It's a lot easier to do it. And I will force you guys to stretch. And you will force me to stretch. Because we need our bones. They're very important. Bones are important for life. That is fact. Maybe. Not sure. Are bones actually needed for life? I don't actually know. I'm crinkling help just out of the stream by accident. No. You just make those crinkly noises like some of those fabrics. Just like crack, crack. I faded into particles. I have anemia, so whenever I stand up and stretch, I'm just like, oh, I think I may be dying. Goodbye. Death will now take me. I am in the dizzy zone. I'll be doing sips and doodles once a month. Let's see what you did. Bah. Yes, every time I stretch a certain way, I just die for 30 seconds. It's the worst. It's like, oh no, I'm lightheaded. Am I dying? Is this it? How do you spell month? Month. That's not it. And I even spelled once wrong. Once? No, once doesn't have a W. I'm really bad at spelling. Month. That's mouth. Mouth. Ah, autocorrect. Thank you, autocorrect. Sometimes I spell it so bad that autocorrect stares at me like, what do you want me to do? There's nothing I can do about this. So, if you missed it, you can join. I spelled join wrong. Join next time. Yeah. And I like to add smiley face. Yeah. So I'll post the Doodles and Sips tweet so that if any of your last or finished doodles that you had, you can put right in there. Paste. Bop. Yeah. And so any of the finished doodles or your last doodles for Doodles and Sips, you can put right in the tweet thing. Yeah. At first I was so nervous, but I'm super glad I did this. Super glad. It's like, you gotta just try doing stuff, you know? Even if it makes you super duper nervous. And I'm really glad I did this. Now I have so many different ideas on what to do. And hopefully there's a bunch of projects and stream ideas that I have in my head. And hopefully this will help me in the right steps to like do more of it. You know, more interactive stuff. And more fun things. Yeah. But thank you all for stopping by. I hope you all had a chance to have a lovely, chill time. and that your days will be better or great, and that you can have uh, a chill moment in a busy life. I had a lot of fun, helped pass the time. Luckily, I got that TikTok. Nice! I'm glad you were able to see it. Yeah. Well, I'll be ending the stream, but I'll kind of be in the chat for a bit until it officially ends. Have a good one. Bye bye.